So, Isekai Cheap Magician, Episode 1. It's very, very interesting. It's about these two friends from school, I take it. And I think they either walking to school or they're walking home from school. They basically, uh, I think the lass is called Rin. She basically is like having a conversation with Taichi, the male lead of this anime, hence the cheap magician. Um, was it? Aye, they basically are talking about like if they're going to pick up any like after school stuff, and Tai Chi is like no, and obviously Rin has got a big case on. She's carrying a big case by her side, which looks like a something for bad badminton. But I mean, as they're kind of like walking along, there's like a wee green leaf that goes by Tai Chi's ear and says his name, and he's like, huh? And it's like Rin's like, what's wrong, Tai Chi? And he looks down at the ground and he's like, what's that? And there's like a big summoning circle that's right underneath him. And of course, him being like a proper like cool dude, he's like, no, Rin, get out of the way. Just in case it's like something like dangerous, like a targeting circle from like a government facility or something. No, what happens is it's quite funny is he starts to the summoning circle wraps around him, and she's like Tai Chi, Tai Chi, and then just at the last minute she grabs him by the sleeve, and then there's like because obviously she's like worried about him, but as she grabs him, she's locked into the summoning circle as well. And obviously, boom, they're both transported to this other world. Now, these two that I've got on the screen now, these are two of the three people that saved them from a dark horse-like creature with red eyes. So obviously, they mention that there's a town nearby, and it's basically like your common like Isekai thing. You get someone to another world, and someone meets you, and then they like take you to the nearest town. That's called Aspire. So I would play this, but I can't. Obviously because like copyright stuff on YouTube and that. This is the group basically, and they're all talking away, and they don't realise that Rin is actually in a mood, and it's like the bald-headed guy goes, "Make sure you make up with Missy, before morning," and they go to the town, Aspire, and they have to register to be adventurers in the guild, and the woman behind the counter says to them, "Put your hand on. Here's like the rules and that for the the Adventurers Guild." And the pair of them, they can't read it, and they're like, "What's this? We can't read it." And then Rin all of a sudden says what it says on the front of it, and they're like, "Wait a minute, we can read it." And it's what it is basically. So it's quite cool because up until this point and all through the anime, like the first episode, it shows that the pair of them are on each other's level. Like this kind of like nice little friendship they have. And also because they've been, also because these guys are like, they won't know what that means. So basically, she brings out the guild person, receptionist. She brings out a magic aptitude orb, and she says, "Now I need you to put your hands on it so we can measure what your aptitude for magic is." Now, the lassie runs. She puts her hand on it, and for a long time the crystal ball thing, it doesn't do anything, and she's thinking, oh right, I've not got an aptitude for magic. But then at the last minute, like these coloured orbs appear, like red, green, yellow, blue and all that. And the receptionist is like, wait a minute. And then she turns around and asks Taichi. And he puts his hand on the orb, and nothing happens for a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden, like cracks appear on the orb. And obviously the receptionist is like, oh bugger, and she's like, she has to go and get the guildmaster, and obviously his assistant. So the guildmaster comes down and he says that we can't register you as adventurers, and the pair of them are like, well wait a minute, does that mean we can't do anything? And the blonde lass that's the assistant for the guildmaster, he's like, you do really trust me that little? So she basically takes Rin and Taichi to her master, this other person. Basically they open the door and it's like Rin's obviously immediately covering up Taichi's eyes, and the reason for that is because obviously it's a little bit of fan service, because the other person that they go and see, she answers the door in a very skimpy outfit. Yeah. yeah. Ugh. And as it would say in another anime, yare, which means good grief. No, but she is able to give them this device that they can show their magic aptitude, like what they can do. And basically what it is she does this spell to them that turns them green. And then she obviously walks behind them and she looks at the pieces of wood that they've got, and they're like, this can't be possible. It's shocking. But obviously not shocking like it will cause problems for them. She's like, it's like shocking in a good way, from what I gathered from what she was saying. And obviously like their like stats and their aptitude like off the chart, but we don't get to see what their magic aptitude is. Well, what they'll become, like fire, water, lightning, earth, wind. It's basically the woman that they went to is basically saying, yes, Rin says basically, first of all, will we be able to become adventurers? And the woman says, yes, you will be able to become adventurers, but you'll be my apprentices working for me. And basically that's where it ends. And I'm like, cool. Now there's a little cool bit like here near the end of the episode. This is in the credits. You see that they've finally got their new clothes. She has got Rin, the red-headed girl. She's got a nice big cape, and she looks cool as all hell. And obviously Daichi, he's got your standard male, probably warlock class outfit. So obviously they're both ready to do whatever really. And another one. Basically the next episode is going to be magic training. So basically, yeah, they're going to start training with that woman. From what I've seen from the first episode of Isekai Cheat Magician, it's going to be one of those light-hearted, better versions of Sword Art Online. Oh dear, I said that. Oh dear. No, but it's basically how I see it. They've taken bits of Rise of the Shield Hero and bits of Sword Art Online, basically ramped it up to 20 with the visuals and the story and the magic, and basically it's the better offspring of Sword Art Online. Basically, if Rise of the Shield Hero, I'll find out for you, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this video, when the next episode is, because obviously there'll be a lot of kind of world building in the next one. And like I says, if you like the video, like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you are notified whenever I upload a new video from either Isekai Cheat Magician reviews or Dr. Stone reviews, because that's going to be my new one that I'm going to be doing in a couple minutes. So, see you in that review video. Good night and God bless, my fellow weebs.